Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see what messages the Divine wants to give you in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized, and so to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. As I'm getting your cards, I always remind you that it is important to invite your intuition to be available as I'm doing your reading, because you're going to see that your intuition is going to start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. So we have your tarot cards on the table, and as you can see, we have two major arcana cards. And with major arcana cards, it is always an indication that there is an important message that you need to pay attention to. So let's first of all address the card that opened up this reading for us. You opened up this reading with the energies of the Five of Cups. The energy of the Five of Cups is all about that disappointment, okay? When we're looking at the cups, they're about our emotions and our feelings. So for some of you, there's an energy where you could be crying over a disappointment that just recently happened. The Five of Cups is known as the crying over spilt milk type of card. Why is that? Because in your concentration, in your focus on what is lost, you are actually not seeing the blessings that are right there behind you, waiting for you to take notice of them. So what I'm hearing for you is that it is time to allow yourself the time to grieve over whatever it is that has transpired. But then when you're done grieving, there is that energy of drawing a line in the sand and saying, okay, I have allowed myself enough time to grieve. I've allowed myself enough time to heal and to feel the pain and the disappointment that was brought about by this situation. And then when you draw that line in the sand, it is time to turn around. And when you do, the Divine is saying to you that there is some blessings in disguise that are waiting for you. Now, I like that energy of blessings in disguise because this is an invitation from the Divine to say, yes, take your time and feel the feelings. But when you're done, you're done, because now we need your attention. Now we need your fire. Now we need your drive and your passion and your focus. Why am I emphasizing that? Because you can see that you finished off the energies of the Five of Cups with that blessing in disguise that was waiting for you. There are multiple blessings that are waiting for you. And as you turn around, there's that energy of the fire that is there. And it's interesting because the next card that follows up is the energies of the Three of Wands. Now, when we're looking at the energies of the Three of Wands, it is all about fire, drive, passion. In tarot, the Three of Wands is your ships coming in, your blessings coming in, and you can see that there are incoming blessings that are here. But there's much more that is involved, because when we're looking at the number threes, it is all about you being creative, about you taking action, about you being proactive about whatever has happened, solving this situation, collecting your blessings, and then being proactive to welcome in your blessings. Okay, so the energies of the number three is all about that divine feminine type of energy that is there, right? So the Divine is saying that for some of you, once you have dealt with this situation that is currently feeling like a big disappointment, when you have turned around, you're going to see that actually there are some incoming blessings that are there. The Three of Wands is all about expansion. It's all about growth. It's all about giving birth to something new. This is the card that could see you moving abroad, moving country, or expanding and going online. So whatever it is that is currently happening right now, the Divine is saying that for you, understand that things are going to start getting better. Okay, so don't fall into that energy of starting to Identify with the struggle that you're going through, because the divine, your guides, your ancestors really need your attention, your passion, your drive, your fire. They need you before you were involved in this disappointing situation that is here. So this card is seeing you starting to have that spring in your step. And then the divine is saying that there's something important that we need to bring to your attention. And this important thing that we need to talk about is because you received that energy of the Judgment card. And the Judgment card, we can see that you are going to be invited to start looking at your life, evaluating your life, looking back at all the lessons that you learned from the energies of the Five of Cups. And now, as you're stepping into the energy of judgment, for some of you, you're going to be releasing and letting go of situations, people that don't really belong in your future. So there's a feeling where some of you have people who are holding you back. You have people who could be emotionally manipulating you. So you have some good news that is happening here. And for some of you, you are sharing that good news with friends, people, family, that you are wanting to start working for yourself, for instance, that you're wanting to make some moves, maybe moving abroad. And there's that energy of feeling judged from the Judgment card. And so the divine is saying that don't lose your fire, don't lose your hope, don't lose your passion, but for you to focus on where you're going, because this is where your blessings are. Okay? And then once you start making those moves, then you need to start making some important decisions. And you can see the decisions that you're making is what brings peace into my life. What brings that energy of bringing people that support me? And how can I release, let go, and do that healing that we saw you being encouraged to do at the energies of the Five of Cups? So whatever is happening, there is going to be a moment in time where your heart is going to be as light as a feather, in contrast to how you opened up this reading, where your heart was very heavy, where there was a lot of disappointment that was attached to the energies of the Five of Cups. So once you have let some situations, let some people go, released some people, situations that no longer serve you, that don't belong in your future, now this is when things are going to start getting interesting, because you have received another major arcana card of the Chariot card. So let's focus on the Chariot card. Again, we can see that energy of movement that is here. I really am feeling and sensing that there is a lot of movement for a lot of people who are watching this reading. If you're feeling compelled to make some moves, comment in the comment section. If you are planning to move, maybe cities, countries, maybe to move back home with your parents, whatever it is, there's a move that is definitely on the cards. And when we're talking about making some major changes in life, I love the energies of the Chariot card, because the Chariot card is all about that number 7, which is about victory, which is about success. But we need to emphasize that when we're speaking about the Chariot, the energies of victory and success that is here is connected to how well you are going to navigate the challenging situations that you're going to be going through. Because when we're looking at the energies of the Chariots, they were the fighters, they were the soldiers, they were the people who went out to battle. And for you, you are literally going out to battle. You feel like right now, life feels like a battle. And as you've gone through that battle, you are coming out the other end, feeling vigorated, skilled, feeling like you can do anything. Look at our person on the card. There is that feeling of being in their power, of being in control, of understanding how you create the life that you want, despite the judgments, despite you disappointing maybe family, maybe whoever it is that is bringing this energy that is here. So the divine is saying to you, understand this on a deep level. You really need to start moving and looking forward to where you want to go. Because there is an overarching energy of you looking at the past. You maybe even thinking of moving back to a situation because you think that maybe you can revive this situation. You're thinking that maybe you can go and, patch things up. So there's a calling that is on the cards to bend those bridges to a crisp so that in your weak moments, you are not tempted to go on that bridge and go back to that situation. You can see that our castle here, our home here, there are cracks there. So the foundations in this building, in this past life, in this past situation that you've come from, this is well and truly done. For you, you have bigger fish to fry. You have victory, success. That is quite swift. Because when we look at the energies of the Chariot, it is swift, fast. But the swift, fast gains, the victory that is here is being strategic about what it is that you're going to do next, what it is that you're going to create. And then standing in the energy of judging, evaluating your life and understanding that there is some baggage that you don't need to carry into your future. There are some things that you need to release in the here and now. And that is really important because going forward, as you can see on this journey, you don't have room for extra luggage, extra people, extra burdens. You are really focusing on sharpening your skills. You are really, look how focused you are on creating a better future than where you have left before. So the divine is saying that for you, the future is certainly very bright, but to focus on where you're going. So I'm having a think of whether to bring in some oracle cards or to grab another tarot deck and see if we can elaborate more on this message, clarify this message a bit more, and then I'm going to let you go. So let's grab another deck of tarot cards. Okay, so we're going to be using our deck of tarot cards and see if there is any repeating message and see if there is any messages that are elaborating the story that is currently unfolding on the table for us. So if you have found value in this reading so far, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as I appreciate your support. Okay? So let's just pop these cards to the side. And the two cards that have come up for you. You receive the energies of the Two of Pentacles, indicating that for some of you, this situation that opened up this reading for us, the clarification on this situation that opened up this reading for us is connected to money. Okay, so some of you are juggling money, even your health. There are just some challenges that you're currently experiencing at the moment. And these challenges are causing you a lot of mental stress. Okay, so you can see that for some of you, you have people who are speaking in your ear, maybe challenging your decisions. For some of you, you have people who literally feel like they are throwing you under the bus. Okay, there is a sense of feeling disappointed. There's a sense of feeling like there's a lot that is currently going on. It feels that maybe there's a lot of noise. Maybe where you are right now, there's just a lot of noise. Maybe some of you literally have a headache, a migraine. Some of you, you are just suffering from insomnia, overthinking things. You're not able to see clearly. And so the divine is wanting you to understand that, again, we must address this energy that opened up this reading for us. And for you to truly, deeply understand on a deep level that there is some blessings in disguise from this situation. But the takeaway from this reading is that it is up to you. You can carry on focusing on where you've come from and maybe wanting to go back, whatever. There's a feeling, your emotions, there's an emotional attachment to what was. And the divine is saying that it is up to you. You can carry on looking at past situations and feeling disappointed. You can carry on looking at your current situation and feeling that it wasn't as good or it is not as good as what you had in the past. There's a lot of feeling like you've lost a lot on an emotional level. There is just that feeling, look, I've lost 3 cups, I've lost this, I've lost that. And the divine is saying again, when you are ready to draw that line in the sand and to turn around and to start focusing on your future, you're going to actually kick yourself because you have spent too much time looking at the past, looking at what was. And then when you pick up your 2 cups that are there, you're going to be seeing that there is a lot of incoming blessings. There's a new horizon that is here. There's a dawn of a new era that is here. But you need to turn around and look at what is coming in for you. You are not seeing what is coming in for you because you are focusing on what you feel that you've lost. And the divine is saying that when you are ready, you're going to see that your 2 cups, your blessings, have always been there waiting for you. And then there's a change of how you think. Suddenly you're actually starting to see your blessings. Okay, there's a golden era that is coming in because you can see that light that is there. From our chariot, here it is starting to come up, but I told you that the chariot is about victory. So now the victory is yours. The sun has risen. The new era is now here for you to experience. And having the energies of the chariot, you can now see that the future is indeed bright. So beloved, this is the powerful message that the divine wanted to give you to really shake you out of that feeling of feeling lost, confused, or feeling over-identifying to whatever the energies of the 5 of Cups. The divine is really want to shake you up and seeing that there is something better that is waiting for you. But ultimately, like I always tell you, it is your choice because this is your human experience. Your guides, your ancestors, the divine cannot force you to do anything because this is your journey and it is going to be unfolding whichever way you decide. So again, if you found value in this reading, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye from me.